Let's
Hey
make six
guys,
pieces
welcome to
flowing
another
skirt.
DIY video. So on this video we'll be learning how to make a 6 pieces skirt. Now the measurements you need are your waist measurement, your hip measurement, your knee measurement, and then the full length of the skirt. Now you have to divide whatever measurements you have, the circumference of whatever measurements you have, by 6, because the skirt is a pieces skirt and it's going to be 6 panels, 3 front, 3 back, that's 6. So if and you are going to first divide by the circumference that is the largest. Your hip measurement is the largest, so you have to divide. So if your hip is 30, your waist is 22, you have to first divide 30, the highest measurement, 30 divided by 6, you will have 5. Then you can add 1 inch allowance or 1.5 inch allowance for the joining. Now when you get 5, that 5 you mark it straight down up to that knee part. When you get to the knee part, you minus 1. Instead of marking it 5, you mark it 4. Why are you marking it 4 inches? Because that knee part is where the shape of the skirt is going to come from. Do you understand? So that shape, that nice shape that you see in the skirt, that you can see from this skirt now, that is the knee part. So this one now is the front of the 6 pieces skirt, the front. Now I want to cut the sides of the skirt. You fold your material into 2 again, then look at how I'm placing it. The cutting of 6 pieces is in the placing of the material. Then you mark the knee point. Can you see the 2 sides of this, the sides of the 6 pieces skirt? Just watch the video, you will understand it, because you have to join it, because they are all paneled skirts. You have to give each side the shaping. So this is how you place the front on top of the material that you folded into 2. Then you just trace it out. Mind you, the 2 sides that you will cut out will have the shaping of the pieces. Can you see how I'm cutting it? I didn't cut this side the way I cut the front. Do you understand? Please try and understand. Just watch this video meticulously. So you now trace out the sides of the pieces of the front piece. Remember, it's a 6 pieces skirt. That means the front will have 3 panels, 3 pieces. So I'm now cutting out the front. Now if you open this up, that is the middle part of the front of the skirt. Then the 2 sides, I'll now join it so that you see how it's supposed to look. Can you see? That place I held now is that knee part that will give you the shaping of the dress. Can you see how you will join it? Sure, you can now see the pieces of this skirt. Please, if you don't understand, please, you can ask your question on the comment section. I'm always ready to reply you. Yeah, so this is the front of a 6 pieces skirt. 6 pieces skirt. The front is 3 panels and the back is 3 panels too, but you will see the back. Let's just concentrate on the front. So this front here, I made a mistake. I went to shaping the sides instead of cutting it just straight here. So you can see this is how it's supposed to look, the front, middle, and then the sides. You join it like this, up, down, then you join the other side. This is the front of the 6 pieces skirt. Now we have to cut the back. Mind you, you will use the pattern of the front to cut the back, so don't just fling it away or think you're done. So this is a clearer view of the front of the 6 pieces skirt. Can you see the shaping by the sides? Can you see the shaping by the middle part? I'm showing you where you will shape it very well. So now it's time for us to cut the front. I'll fold back that center piece well, and then I will fold my material into 2 to cut out the back. Mind you, whenever you are cutting a pieces skirt, you have to be fluctuating your materials. If you cut your material like this, if you cut the first panel, the other panel you just turn it the other way. So now the back of the panel the back of the panel, we'll first cut the middle. Whenever you are cutting a PC skirt, first of all cut the middle of the skirt first. So now I'm marking out the knee area, the hip area, and the waist area. Now for the back, you will just cut it the same way you cut the front. The only difference is the middle of the back is where you put your zip allowance. So when you place the front on top of the back, can you see, you will now create, you see I'm widening it more because the shaping is not much. You place it and then you see the sides. You see how I place the sides. Now in the place where you add your zip allowance, you add your 1 inch zip allowance, then you join it to the knee area. Can you see, just like the way you cut your skirt, and then you create your flare under. This is the middle of the skirt. For the front, you first cut the middle of the front. The same thing with the back. You cut the middle of the back, and the middle of the back will be open. Why? Because that's where you attach your zipper. It will not be a closed end because that's where you attach your zipper. And you can't cut the bottom straight because it's a PC skirt. It needs to be flowing. It needs to have that fullness effect on the bottom. So this is how the center of the back of the skirt is going to look like. Now if you're mistaken, just know that when you first cut the front, you use the front to cut the back. Just know it. I think it will be easier for you. Then always notch your zipper allowance, notch the knee part where you will shaping the dress, and notch other parts of the skirt. So we are done with the middle part of the skirt. Now we want to cut the two sides, the sides of the skirt. You see how I'm flipping my material so that the skirt will balance well. So now I folded my material into two. I'll bring one of the sides of the front, place it on the material. Can you see it? And then just trace it out, cut it out. There's no need of adding zip allowance here, no, because this is the side. Do you understand? So you just use the front to cut out the back. Mind you, always add your allowance because since it's a PC skirt, you have to join it, and those joinings you have to join it with half inches so that it won't take out from the original measurement of the client. So we are done cutting this PC skirt now. So I'll assemble it for you to see how it's meant to look. This is the back. Remember to always notch your zip allowance area so that you know the one that is supposed to be in the middle, because this PC skirt most times is very confusing for people. You see that I'm already checking which one is the front or the back, but since I notched the zipper area, it was easy for me. So this is how the back of the 6-piece skirt is going to be. You have the two sides and you have the middle. Can you see the fullness of the bottom of the skirt? So now I'm trying to show you how it's meant to be. The back has 4 panels because you have to put your zipper allowance in the middle part. So I went to join the skirt so you see how it really looks. This is the front of the skirt. Look at the fullness, the waist, the hip. It is now when you have joined the skirt, when you have joined the pieces, that's when you can shape the waist. Do you understand? See the fullness of the dress. And then I'll show you the back too. Can you see? After joining your zipper, remember you put your band, then put your zip. That's where you join your zip in the middle, and then your skirt is ready. So guys, if this video is helpful to you, please like, share and follow. And thanks to my followers, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And you can try this out. If you have any question at all, just put it in the comment section. I'll try my best to answer as much as I can. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye.